Hey everyone, we are live. How's it going? Sean has to do a quick fix of something on our camera, and then we will get this show on the road. So I'll give everyone a few minutes to join here, and hopefully you guys can all join. I was a little late on, you worry about that, I'll worry about everything else. All right, so we were a little late on, I was a little late posting letting you know I was going to be live, but we are here. So give everyone, hey everyone, as you come in, how is it going? So today we are going to be doing some cool stuff with the Dremel Hatch. This is their project kits. This is an unboxing project kit. So I'm really excited. We'll get into that and why we're doing this and then everything else. So how is everyone doing tonight? We're going to go ahead and come on camera now. How's everyone going? How's everything doing? It's a little different setup, but that's okay. We kind of like it. Yeah. Sean's going to be watching all of the comments. Very exciting. So if you guys do have any comments, questions, or anything, let us know by leaving us a comment. Now, everything we're going to be talking about today is in the description. So all of our links, everything like that. Talking about links, I did want to just touch base really quick on some sales so you do not forget about them. Right now, Cricut is having a pretty good sale. It is down below in the Cricut sale, where if you're an Access member, it's buy two, get one free on mats and blades. So my favorite Cricut mats, all of the blades, buy two, get one free. You do need to log into that. If you're not a Cricut Access member, now might be the time to do that because you're going to get an amazing deal. They also have $20 off the Cricut Bright Pad, which you guys all know I'm a huge fan of that Bright Pad. So it brings it down to $59.99. And I'm hearing reports from some people and some other people that they were able to use my code KK10. So I don't know if they fixed that or what's going on with that, but I did have an email into Cricut on that. So also their paper cardstock still 50% off, and pretty much a lot of the other stuff in the store is on sale, so I would check it out. Also Silhouette, America's having some good sales. I've given you the links down below. It is 30% off specialty media, so that's like tattoo paper and scratch and reveal, all of that cool stuff. They have all of their Silhouette mint is buy one, get one free. And they also have a really good deal on a Cameo 3. You get a free Silhouette mint with that. So it's like $269 for the Cameo 3 and the mint, which is a really good deal. So those links are down below. And I don't know if there's anything else. I think that's it.
Right.
All right, so let's talk about what we are doing in tonight's live. So when we were at the Creativation, we found this really cool booth that had all this stuff, and I was like, what is this? And Sean's like, it looks kind of like a Dremel, and lo and behold, it was Dremel. So essentially they have a new series called the Dremel Hatch, and the Dremel Hatch is all going to be project based, and it's going to come with everything you need to create that project. So I've let them, I reached out to them and said, you know, we did a live video, our people, all my followers are loving it, so we are going to do a project tonight, but I wanted to show you kind of what they sent me. So they sent me the Dremel Hatch project kit. This one here is just a Skyline kit, but they also sent me, which we're probably on Wednesday going to do this, the Hatch kit with the Dremel engraving, Skyline wood engraving. So this will be Wednesday. But I'll tell you here real quick why we're going to do this one tonight. They also sent me this, the VersaTip, and this is just the first part of what they're introducing. So let me go ahead and get this stuff out of the way. All right, so originally I was going to, sorry about that. Originally I was going to just do this by myself and I was gonna show you the results at the very end. And I started unboxing it, and the more I unboxed it, I was like, wow, their presentation is amazing. And I wanted to show you guys kind of, what was all in the box and how it's set up. And we are going to change it up just a little bit. So let me go ahead and show you what's in the box. This is the Hatch project kit. This is the Skyline. So this one doesn't have any Dremel tools, but it has everything in there you need to create. So as soon as you get the box and you open it up, you have some stuff. So first of all, it comes with this very cool instruction on the lid, time to set up shop. And I was like, I don't understand what they mean by set up shop, but the more I opened it, I realized. Let me first show you what's in the kit, and then we're gonna get going on the project. So you get a quick guide, which is this right here. And then you also get everything in your your stencils and everything here. So you get all of this. You get the skylines. Let me show you in here everything you get here. So you get this stencil, which is the entire alphabet, of course. There you go. You also get this little doohog, which has a couple of stuff in here that you'll need. It has your mixing tray for the paint. It also has test piece of plank wood. Yes.
So we have a question already. I'm not even sure if we can answer this quite yet, but it says, Sherry is asking, do the new tools fit on the older Dremels? I'm going to say probably yes. Because
I think so.
I don't think they changed the actual mechanism where things fit in, so it's probably the same, because we don't own a Dremel other than what we just got, so we can't even test the old one. So yeah, hard to say. So there. Let's see. Let me see what else we got here. Okay, that's it for now.
All right. So also in the kit, you have sandpaper, so you can sand down some rough edges, which I'll show you here in a sec. You have tracing paper right here, which I'll show you what that's for. They do give you 2 city skylines. So you have Chicago and you have New York. They give you some paper, and this is so if you want to download specific skylines, which is really cool. So I've given you the link down below, and they've actually have a ton of different skylines. They didn't have Spokane, they had Seattle, but you can actually go to that link and see all the different skylines. You can download it, print it off on this, and then use that to trace on there. Also in here, you get paint, a whole bunch of marker, a black marker. You get a foam brush, a pencil, a bristle brush, nice brushes, and items to hang this on. So I got to this point and I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna get started. And then this is kind of where it went for me, where I was like, okay, I really want to show this. And the reason why is when you take this out, you'll see here. And then if you follow the instructions, this box becomes your workspace. So let me show you this. You bring this all out like so. And so you have this nice grid here that everything fits in perfectly. You take your instructions, which are step by step. They're great photos, show you everything. And that fits right up in here. So when you're utilizing it, the instructions are right in front of you to follow along, so it's easy to see exactly what you're going to do for this project. So then this, which is all of your goodies in here, will come out. And then this is your workspace. So everything is right here, and we can start setting up everything along here. What's even cooler, and I don't have, Sean's using all of our phones, but right here on the top of the box, you actually can, let me show you this. I thought this was such a very cool, unique thing. So you pop this up here, which would normally look like what they would hang it on like a rack or something. But what this is for is you pop this up like this out like this, and your phone sits in here. So then your phone can record the entire thing for you. So that way they're encouraging to share on social media and everything. So for example, I'll use kind of our phone case, which it may or may not fit. So our phone case, normally here's the case that would go down. You would put that in here, which obviously it's not gonna fit, but 'cause it's too thick, but
I'm sorry.
You just go like, oh, it kind of does, like that. Look, it records while you're doing the project. So you could do it live, you could do all sorts of stuff. I thought that was such a cool thing for them to do to viral share. So I'm going to walk you through a quick project here and show you. We've already sanded this down. I did want it a little bit smoother, and I'll show you here why. And this here is already in place for you, so you can actually, yeah, you can put this right up on a wall. Now I am doing something a little different. Normally, let me show you what you would normally do. Normally, if you were using, obviously, everything that was in here, you would have everything set up, and you would take this here. So they give you this tracing paper. You'd put your tracing paper face down on your wood. You would pop out your stencil. So they've given you this cool stencil that you can just go through. And once again, they, like I said, they have a whole bunch of different cities and all around the world, not just the United States. So, I mean, you're looking at...
There's like one right on the side of the box of London.
Yeah, there's London. There's, like I said, I think there's one from every state. Some of them just were kind of generic to me. Like they had one for Honolulu, which there's no, I guess, maybe distinguishing buildings in Honolulu because it would just look like a whole bunch of skyscrapers. Maybe I just don't know that city well enough. But, of course, Vegas was very much so Vegas and stuff. But normally...
a negative or a positive, right?
Yes. So normally you would take it like this. You would go into your supplies here, which you have a pencil. And then you would trace in along here to get your skyline. And then when you're done, essentially you have your skyline to where you know you can paint up to. Now, some people would do this. They would take this skyline, no tracing, and they would actually use the black to make this the black silhouette. And they give you a very fine tip pen. So this way, if after you've painted this, you want more definition in here, you could take the fine tip pen in there and actually go in there and make adjustments.
Yeah, very, very cool.
So you have either a way of doing it where the wood is the skyline and you're doing the sunset. You could do a black skyline with the sunset. They've given you a ton of different options. So I would definitely, if you're thinking about getting this and you want to make sure you can do your specific city and you want to do the skyline, I would go check to see if they have that skyline. Now, they don't have Spokane, which is not a shocker. So we're doing something a little different. And I'm going to go ahead and set up my workspace here. So what's cool on this is they give you all these little paints. And here's my workspace. So I'm going to push this back a little bit. All my instructions are up there so I can see my instructions, but I wanted you guys to kind of see this workspace because it's really cool. And I have to hand it to Dremel on thinking outside the box for the crafters, because essentially when I think of Dremel, I think of, you know, stuff Sean's going to have in his workroom or stuff like that. However, you know, they're looking at a whole crafting line, and this is just the first 2 kits in the entire process. So they're going to have, do you remember some of the other ones they had, Sean?
Project-wise, I remember they had something to do with metal. I know there was a metal type thing that they used. Oh, golly, I'm trying to think of another one. There was a lot. Actually, there's like 5, 6, 7 different things that they had, and they are wanting to come out with even more.
Well, and what was really cool for me is every kit came with a Dremel tool with the exception of this one. This is the only one that came, and it comes with everything you need, but the rest of them will come with a Dremel tool. They will have a glass one where you actually make wine glasses. There was one that you made like coasters and stuff. So like I said, this is the first 2. Now you can get this one currently, which is the painting one, at Amazon, Dremel Shop, Ace Hardware. I gave you the link down below where you can put in your zip code and find all the different ones. You can also get the newest one coming out right now at Dremel Shop, which we're going to be showing that one on Wednesday. So I'm really excited about it. All right, so the next thing I am going to grab, since I'm not using the Skyline right at first, is I do need this, which is they give you a nice little palette. And I'm going to need all of my paintbrush and stuff like that. And I don't know if I need water. I'm probably going to need water, but we'll worry about that later, I guess. And then I'm going to show you kind of what I'm doing. Now, I have not tested this yet because this is
only one.
The only one. So I had this wood palette. I had Sean, like I said, already kind of sand it down, and I actually found this on Google. This is actually Spokane. It's got some of our landmarks. I'll show you up close here. So it's got our clock tower. We had the
1974 World's Fair.
1974 World Fair. So this is our pavilion from that. We have mountains all around us. We have this, which is called the Steam Plant. It's now a restaurant grill. We have a very famous bridge here. We're known for our river that goes right through the city. And then, of course, we're known for our all of our nature.
Nancy's asking, is this a wood burning kit?
This is not, but the wood burning kit is actually what is one of the kits that is coming out. So they will have that. I do believe the tool that they gave me, which is, let me see here. This might be, actually, now that I think about it, this is a wood burning kit. So they sent me this. This is the Versatip. So this is where I can actually use it. I mean, you can use it as a soldering gun, but it is a wood burning kit. And this is also being basically...
it's a sold separately type thing.
It's sold separately, but they're going towards crafters. They want this, so they're repackaging everything to be crafter friendly, essentially. So this is a wood burning kit. The one that I'm going to be showing you guys on Wednesday is not a wood burning kit. It is just a Dremel kit that is going to be able to engrave. So instead of a wood burning, it would be...
I was going to let you know about on this one because it is sitting a little tighter. Bring this up and then kind of tuck it. So it'll fit under there. Bring that up, and as you're bringing it down, you can tuck it down because this piece here is taller than this.
You should have told me that before I did all that because it's almost on.
Oh, well. If not, that's fine.
I still don't understand what you mean. So
that's okay.
All right. Well, we're going with it. So this isn't going to be perfect. The wood, this part of the wood is a little higher. So I did cut this on my Cricut Maker, and this was just an image I found online. So if this is your image and you live in Spokane, thank you, because it's beautiful. I love it. And we are going to paint over this and then remove the vinyl and hopefully have the silhouette. So we're doing it a little bit different. I am going to create multiple colors because I do like the sunsets where it goes... There's a purple going into a little bit of the blue, red, or yellow, or red, orange, and then yellow towards the base here. So that's what this is for. We can go ahead and make all of our different colors here. So while I am doing that, let's go ahead and mix my colors that I know I will want. So I know I'm going to want a nice purple. So
it looks like House Scrapper, sorry about that. She has the Dremel Hatch kit too.
Which one did she get?
She doesn't say. It would be nice to know. House, which one did you get? It'd be kind of fun to see.
It would be.
To know. So I saw several at Walmart Saturday in the hand tool section, but they had so many I wasn't sure which to get.
Oh, do they have all of them? Or just the Dremels?
We may have to go and look.
I need my baby wipes.
Yep.
Can you give me a new package instead of getting the old one?
Yep.
I do know that they are at Walmart. My Walmart is all out of them. In fact, the only place that has them in my area is, I think, not Lowe's, Ace Hardware has it.
Yeah.
So
they're supposed to be at Lowe's and Home Depot.
Lowe's had them. Home Depot had them sold out.
Oh, they had them sold out.
So they did have them at one time. And of course, as they come out with all the new kits, they didn't release all the kits at once. I think that obviously they are slowly releasing them. And this one, of course, is a starter just because of...
probably just the simplicity of it.
Yeah. Now, this one is on Amazon. A lot of people on Amazon have given it great reviews because it's so kid-friendly and it comes with great instructions. All right, so I'm going to start. I am going to need water, Sean. Should I go get that, or do you want to go get it?
I can probably go get that.
Okay, so I'm going to start with, of course, red and blue make purple. So I want kind of a darker purple. So I'm going to grab some blue here. Now, these ones are just, they're not a squeeze bottle. So do you know that you're going to need some water if you're going to be using a lot of this? At least I don't think these are, they're not squeeze bottles. Are they? No, they're not. If you're asking questions, I'm sorry I don't see them because Sean just left me. He left me. So we are going to start with that and then get some red in there. Sean's grabbing some water. This takes me back to when I was a little kid and I did all those, arts and crafts. And I want kind of, not a super deep purple, but, kind of a sunset purple. This paint just seems like kind of just acrylic paint. Ooh, that's a good purple, peeps. I'm liking this purple, Sean.
You made purple?
Yeah. It's got to be a sunset. Nice. Ooh. I guess I could have also mixed it on the wood. I guess you don't. But I'm using all of my tools as Dremel has given me. Okay, what do we think of this purple, everyone?
It's a nice deep purple.
It is a nice deep purple.
That would be University of Washington color.
It would?
Yeah, they're purple.
Well, that's more of a brilliant
purple and gold.
purple.
Yeah, it's brilliant purple, but purple and gold.
The only other color I'm going to mix is, I hope that's enough. We'll see, won't we? If it's not, I'll have to make some more. I am going to get my orange ready. So they've given me yellow and red, but I need an orange. So obviously orange and stuff. So I am going to put a little bit more blue on here just in case I do need to make more purple. So we have blue right there. And let's see. And then we'll just do some red over here. Any questions there, Sean?
Nothing yet.
You guys never see me paint. This could be epically bad. Painting and Ken usually do not go hand in hand. So I go to those, I'm sure you guys know of them, those sip and paint parties. And they're always like, oh, just follow these instructions and you too can make beautiful things. And then...
So Joy says she has the Purple People eater song.
Yep. One-eyed, one flying purple people eater. Have you guys ever went to those sipping parties and and I never drink at them, but they still never turn out like...
Wow, Canada says they want $104 for these kits.
Well, is there a Canada option on the Dremel site?
I don't know.
Maybe check the Dremel site and put in your zip code and see.
So how much was this kit?
This kit on Amazon for US is $29.99.
Well, there you go.
On the Dremel site, for some reason, it's $39.99. So I don't know if they run sales or not. But the one we're showing on Wednesday, or potentially showing on Wednesday, is, I believe, $59.99.
Because you actually get a Dremel.
Because you do get a Dremel. Which, actually, I looked at the cost of just Dremels in general.
Yeah, they're not cheap.
And that's not much more expensive than the project that you are getting and stuff. So, I'm going to need more water, Sean. I've already made a mess of my water.
There is no age limit that we know of with this Kisha. I guess it's mostly just...
What do you mean?
Is there an age limit on it?
No, I mean...
Because her son's 10.
So the Dremel kit that we're going to be doing... On this one, this is just painting. So unless you're worried that they will eat paint, which it's non-toxic paint. So, but to my knowledge, there's not. On the Dremel one that we're doing on Wednesday... it is a Dremel, but it's not, I mean, it's I'll have to look at it, but it definitely doesn't look like it I wouldn't be concerned about having a kid work with it. You might, need the word burning kit, maybe just because they could possibly burn their hands, of course.
They were talking about how there's these people that go out and do the drink and paint.
Oh, the sip and paint?
Sip and paint, or which ones are called?
Ours is called, we have a whole bunch of different ones. Yeah. Tipsy Muse, there's one called Pinot's
Pallet?
Yeah, Pinot's Pallet or something like that. Why?
Yeah, they were just talking about.
Mine never turn out. Like, they're always like, now just add a little happy yellow to this side.
There's one I would love to do, but it's very modern. I think I have to go back down to that. Next to the comedy club, they have that one.
Which one? Oh, yeah.
And they tell you exactly which one you're going to do, and it tells you the date they're going to be doing it, so it's like you can sign up.
I remember that.
Yeah, there's one I'd really like to try to do.
All right, there we go. We're getting a better orange. I'm liking this.
Orange.
Because we want it to be a sunny set orange. You know what I'm saying, Sean? A sunset orange.
No, sunset, yeah, orange.
But this is still kind of red.
Yeah.
My orange is not turning out.
You guys go to Harbor Freight. They have great prices for Dremel tool kits. Nice.
All right. Okay, so now we can start.
That's all right, Carmen.
I need some more water, Sean.
All right.
Are you going to get it, or do you want me to go get it?
I'm probably best to go get it.
All right, because then I can start doing this.
Okay.
All right, so my orange is taking up multiple areas because it just does, people. Told ya, me and painting sometimes do not go hand in hand. But this is going to be one of two things is going to happen. Let's be honest. This is either going to be wonderful and I'm going to be like, I planned it this way, look how beautiful it is, or it's going to be an epic fail, which even then I'm going to tell you I planned it that way. I'm going to say it was a learning curve, and by me doing it with you, we all learn together. See how I can think on the fly? So I woke up this morning and I didn't feel 100%, so I didn't go to work because I didn't feel good. Still don't feel 100% good. So you guys even get to watch Ken do this while sick. So if I start talking about purple people eaters or stuff like that, you know, oh, he's sick. We've lost him. All right, so we are going to just peel this off. Hopefully we're peeling it off. So Sean was right. I see now what he says about tucking it here. I'm not looking at your question, so if you're asking me a question and I'm ignoring you, it's not because I don't love you.
I'll get it, don't worry.
My cold medicine's kicking in, Sean.
Your what?
Uh-oh.
Your cold medicine?
Yeah. It's kicking in. That came off a lot easier than I thought it was.
Good stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, okay.
All right, let's see if I can catch up on any stuff. Let's see.
This is going to be... I could just leave it like this and it's pretty cute. I wish I had more foam brushes. Maybe I do. Just a sec. I'll be right back.
Master says, wow, I'm out of the loop. I've never heard of sip and paint or anything like that.
Yeah, it's basically you drink and get drunk.
Drunken coffee.
Where did all my paintbrushes go, Shawnee?
I don't know.
Maybe I threw them all
Your small one, well, your big ones are somewhere, but I want to say they're down there.
Oh,
in the box. I really don't know.
All right, well, we're just gonna have to clean them a lot. I thought I had foam brushes, but maybe I don't.
Ooh, Nancy, that would be bad.
What?
Harbor Freight and Joann's next to each other.
Ooh, Sean would love that.
I'd love it. Mine's sounding them.
All right, so I'm going to have to do a really good job cleaning because I don't obviously have enough paintbrushes.
Canvas, yeah.
Did you throw away my paintbrushes, Sean?
I don't think so.
I think you did.
I don't think so.
I think you did. All right.
What did you use for the transfer?
What transfer? Vinyl.
Vinyl. Siser's vinyl. Nope, sorry.
I gotta obviously make you sign confidentiality before doing any of this.
Somebody's vinyl.
We're not at liberty to say yet.
Sorry, I didn't know.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, I see what you're saying now. So I'll just have to be really careful on this. You know what? Maybe I can still
kind of get wedged in there.
Yeah, it might get under there, but you know what? So we're going to start with the purple.
Yeah, let me zoom in a little bit so maybe some people can see a little better.
So our sunset is, I'm following kind of their sunset that they, so this could not, we're hoping this turns out peeps. I'm telling you. Sometimes I might not, I don't think I'm a very good painter, Sean.
What does Harbor Freight, Joyce asks? Oh,
Joyce. It's a boring store.
It's a store where you can find lots of stuff at
it's
a
boring.
Much cheaper price than at your
so purple,
big boxes.
Blue. Wait. Yes. So it's going to go purple, blue, red. Wait, no.
It looks like they have blue here and then purple.
What?
Isn't that what it looks like?
Right yeah, they do. Blue,
so they have a
purple,
blue
red. Then it's going to go orange, yellow. So
not that far down, right?
Well, what am I going to have down here?
Nothing.
I can't just have wood because then this is going to be wood.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I guess so.
So I should start with blue.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Shawnee.
You do with a very light black or a gray.
What?
You can do a gray or a black on the bottom.
I'm just going to start. Purple. Isn't that where purple's supposed to go?
Somewhere in there.
What do you mean somewhere in there? I just started, Sean.
Well,
OMG.
I don't know.
Well, Spokane. This is going to be... So far...
So Christy, no, this transfer did not come in the kit because this is our city Skyline. Spokane is too small to have its own Skyline. So,
do they know that Ken's from Ken's Creations lives in Spokane?
I don't know. So he did this.
Which no one ever from Spokane recognizes. That's not true. One person has recognized us finally from Spokane.
Ooh.
You were with me, Sean, in the Chili's parking lot. OMG.
Yes. You have to remind me of her name, though. I don't remember.
Well, maybe for confidentiality reasons, we can't say. Maybe I had her sign a non-disclosure because I didn't want paparazzi around.
Joyce, let's see. Are you the one that asked that? Oh, Joyce, it's not. It's mostly power tools.
What are we talking about?
What Harbor Freight is. Joyce didn't know what that is.
Oh.
So it's a power tool. It's almost like a small version of just lots of tools. And there's other accessories and stuff that you can get there as well.
Well, this is going to turn out to basically look like a gay pride flag. Just mixed
it depends if you're blending. You have to blend. You have to blend.
Who blends? Sean, I told you I am a paper crafter. This Dremel, our next project's going to be much, you never know. Maybe this will turn out. So far, it looks like Lifesavers all messed up. But Sean says I have to blend people.
Well, look at it. They've got it blended.
Oh my gosh. I should not have taken cold medicine. So far.
Christy,
is this what your skylines look like?
My sister lives near there too.
So bad. Love. So Sean says I need a blend. So I'm going to do some purple here and then blend, is what you're saying?
And bring in your purple and the blues, mixing in together.
Sean,
you know how to blend. You blend all the time on cards. You're just doing it on the
I do it with ink. This is paint. It's much harder. I'm not the art Sherpa. She's amazing.
Art Sherpa?
Have you ever seen her work, Sean?
Is that...
She's the one that always wears the hats and Cinnamon Cooney.
Oh, Cinnamon. Yeah, Cinnamon's great.
She's amazing.
She's absolutely amazing.
And you think, oh, just blend. It's so easy, Ken. All right.
Sorry, Joyce. Yeah, I don't know how big Harbor Freight truly is. I mean, it's pretty much everywhere, but probably not everywhere.
Well, we didn't have it for a long time.
I think we had it and just didn't really know about it.
No, I don't think we had it. Do you think we had it? Oh, gosh, I'm already blending. Okay, well, we're going to go with it, Ken. We're just going to take a deep breath, and we're just going to do this.
Your dry brushes and blend? I don't know. I don't know. Go ahead.
I am going to hurt you.
Toy store.
Sean, when's the last time you've painted? Sean?
When was the last time I did? A long time ago.
And you're telling me what to do?
Your blue needs to be darker. It'd be hard to darken this up, Rhonda or Robin.
No, that they give you black to do just that, so it's not. It wouldn't be harder. I didn't think before I did it. Uh-oh. This is so bad.
You're fine.
What?
You're fine. Doesn't have to be perfect.
It really?
It's just
really.
You're just blending. Yes, I know it has.
Doesn't have to be perfect. Have you ever met me? Oh, I'm liking this blending, Sean. Good, good. You know what? I think she's right. I'm going to add a little bit more purple and then blend up a little more because I think they're right. I think, ooh, I'm liking that.
Just a teeny bit.
Yeah.
I'm telling them you're doing just a teeny bit.
You are about to not be on my channel anymore.
Oh, Gary found some strong magnets at Harbor Freight, see? For his Misty.
So this is not a real good tutorial. This is just crafting with Ken.
Yeah, Roy G. Biv is good.
Roy G. What?
Well,
are you?
Kisha was talking about Roy G. Biv.
When I worked at Old Navy, we had to do everything Roy G. Biv.
I know.
That was a nightmare store.
Everything in this room is Roy G. Biv.
That was a nightmare store to get recovered, just so everyone knows. All right. So far, I'm liking this. And if you guys don't like it, I apologize. Not everything is going to be everyone. Uh-oh.
What?
It's fine. I recovered.
Okay.
My cold medicine is definitely kicking in. Uh-oh. Well, you know what? That's just going to be like that. That's going to be a happy little purple slashy there.
That's it.
Wow, foam really sucks up a lot of paint. Look at that. That looks like Kool-Aid.
You have to squeeze that out.
That's what paper towels are for. See, look. All right, peeps. So we're going on to our next color, which is red.
So somebody says you should be doing this on the long grain.
The what?
The grain. The grain actually goes this way.
Well, guess what? That's not going to happen now. Why didn't you tell me this in the beginning, peeps?
I didn't know that. Yeah, they just said that.
That's what you're here for. Okay, so now I'm doing red. So red.
Red.
So, red. And then we're going to blend. Don't worry, that's not going to stay like that, peeps. We're going to blend. When did I start saying peeps? This is new for me. Okay. Well, I should have probably squeezed a little bit of the water out of this, but you know. Wait. No, it's red. Yeah, I'm doing this right. And we're going to do a lot of red because then we do orange and yellow and yeah. So we're going to blend down the purple and the blue. So far in my mind, this is still going to turn out beautiful.
Of course it will. Everything you do.
You're trained so well. Did you guys see how well Sean is trained? So I sit there and say, this is going to turn out beautiful. And Sean goes, of course it will. Everything you do is beautiful. And he kind of said it really fast, like he's afraid that like he's going to get in trouble if he doesn't say it. Are you just saying that because you're afraid of me?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, well, oh my gosh.
So Cynthia says she's using her Harbor Freight scrapers and picks to smooth out my paper down and pulls score tape from magnets. I have their magnet bars.
So just so you know, this is probably, I'm not following the instructions because the instructions are
what?
Are for people that like to color inside the lines, I think. And you know me, Shawnee.
You have to color outside the lines.
Yeah. I'm creating magic right now. You never know. This could turn out to be like one of my favorite things ever. Okay, so now we need to get some of this paint off because now we need to blend a little bit of this purple. I'm so scared right now. Okay, so we're going to blend. Oh my God. Okay. Do you know if I do too much color, Sean, it just is going to turn to brown and look like duty.
Yeah.
What? What? You don't like it?
No, it's great.
Love, you...
Well, you told me not to say anything. So
oh, no, I want your advice. What?
I was going to say do a little of that and then bring red back up.
Okay.
Blend red back up into it.
Oh my gosh, too much water. We're not watercoloring. So like that? Uh-oh. When I ask Sean like that and he gets quiet, that usually means no. That's not what I'm thinking. See, everyone's always like, tells me, oh, well, that's a lot of water.
Tammy said she worked at Old Navy for 16 years.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Where's all this red coming from? That's okay,
You
Ken.
must have it pretty thick, so.
It's okay.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah.
So far, it's not a 10 for sure.
Donna says it's gonna be great. Angela said it's gonna turn out
Thank you.
awesome.
Do you see how Sean is not encouraging me at
I am encouraging.
all?
I said your blending is fantastic.
You never said my blending is fantastic. You said make sure to get red up towards the top is what you said.
Yeah. And it's working great.
You're kind of the reason I have to go to counseling. Just so you know. And I am sitting here thinking my blending is looking good. And you're putting doubts in my head. So far, it doesn't look good. You're right. But we're going to work on that. This could be a long live, people. Hunker down. This is why I don't try new things, Sean. I stay in my little bubble because I know I'm a paper crafter. I'm not a painter. I never have been a painter. But for Dremel, you got it. Well, more purple brought down. Okay, Sean, more purple.
More purple.
Is that what you're saying?
I don't know.
Well,
I think you're fine.
You can't say I'm fine.
Your blending looks wonderful.
Oh my gosh, that is the most canned response I've ever... You're afraid of me, essentially. You're like, your blending looks beautiful. Please don't put me in my cage. That's what you're saying. I'm so nervous right now. I could never be one of those sip and paint instructors. I'm just saying.
They're professional painters.
And what am I, Sean?
You're a professional crafter.
I can't stand you right now. Okay, so I think I need more purple on the red. Oh, no. What? Why are we?
Just look up there and you can talk for a sec.
Why am I talking?
I don't know. What do you think so far?
I'm thinking it's a nightmare. It's going to dry better.
Yeah.
It always dries better, right? Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
As Belinda says, she says, it looks great, Ken. Step outside the box.
Well, I've gotten rid of so much. There's no purple barely because Sean.
No, it's actually there still.
Okay, I'm gonna do orange now. Should I do orange?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, do orange.
But I need to clean.
All right, clean.
Intermission, cleaning intermission. See, peeps, everyone needs to go. Uh-oh.
We should do it this way.
Wow, that's a lot of paint in there. Ooh! Wow, foam brushes really soak up paint a lot.
It's a sponge.
Oh, thank you, Captain Obvious.
Well, I should say Captain Obvious to you too, because it's a sponge.
You need to go get me more water. Or do you think, does it matter my water is this dirty? All right. If you are leading me astray, Sean. Okay, who is that?
Yeah, it's probably the little one.
So, how much yellow? We don't want too much yellow. So if that's yellow, this is a lot of orange, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm not worried about it.
I'm afraid of you, Sean. Oh, I'm afraid for you, Gary says.
Oh my gosh. Sounds like our dog.
It's crazy, you know.
Well, that was all the orange I had, Sean. That's it.
You're going to have to do something.
Well, I swear some...
You can make s'more.
Oh, s'more sounds so good right now. All right, well...
Yeah, right there you have that little red orange goes right there. That'd be a good blend.
Sean?
I know, your other orange is out.
Well, I'm almost out of yellow, too, and yellow is like a primary color that I'm going to... Here, we'll just... Oh my gosh. You guys... I should have just bought orange paint. This is horrendous. All right, well...
Well, if this is acrylic, is this acrylic paint?
I don't know.
If so, you should probably have a crap. You have a crap load of paint down below.
I do?
In your thing, yeah. Should I go look to see if you have any?
You know, I'm just happy with this right now. So we're just going to go, and if it's not the perfect orange, you know what? Spokane is going to deal. This could turn out to be one of our favorite items in the house. And we might have to potentially put this in the Spokane Museum Arts and Culture. Like a piece done by Ken's Kreations with input of Sean.
So Kisha says, once you pull off the vinyl,
Kisha, I cannot answer questions right now.
So it'll be beautiful.
Kisha, I cannot answer questions right now. I'm too stressed.
Oh, jeez.
I am. What if I pull up this like this dries pretty quick? I will say that. Okay.
Dry already?
If you touch.
Well, we got our can to our thing.
Okay, so now I need to start blending my red down. And Sean's, where's my red? So I need to add a little.
Oh, you can. Is that Janine, I think?
What?
Or Janny?
What?
She says you can use baby wipes to help blend.
Oh, I saw that on a Gina K video. It was so cool. She made a background using baby wipes, Sean. It was so cool. You know who Gina K is, right?
Of course we know who Gina K is.
I know who she is, but I was just saying something like, I saw a thing of Gina K and you didn't say anything, so I thought maybe something happened to you. Why are you yawning? Are you bored?
No, I'm not bored.
Then why did you yawn? Why did you yawn? Sean, this is history in the making.
I know it is.
Like, you're going to look back one day. This is going to be in our upstairs. We need a room just for my art. So, it's going to be... I'm going to go this way a little bit, okay?
That's fine. And
then I need to bring some... Do you think I need more purple?
Nope.
Are you sure?
Yep.
I feel like I do.
No. It's too dark.
All right. Okay, now I'm going to... See, look at that, Sean. Look at this blending.
You're a blended fool.
Okay. What do you guys think so far? Because I don't feel like Sean is
Everybody's saying
giving me confidence. I don't think he is.
Although Angela says, what the heck are you doing? So
who said that?
Angela Raymond.
Angela, we are learning to paint together. This is the first time I've painted without numbers. Okay. And I'm supposedly in blending, but sometimes it doesn't look like I'm blending. But I'm supposed to go... This is supposed to look like a sunrise. It does, right?
Sunrise, sunset.
Sean.
Sunrise.
Uh-oh, now it looks like there's blood in my orange. That's awesome. Oh, no. All right. I'm feeling pretty good that I need to do just a little bit now yellow. All right. Well, let's go ahead and What?
Maybe so.
What do you mean maybe
Stop
so?
calling your house a room.
What?
Jill R says, stop calling your house a room.
My house isn't? What do you mean my room?
I don't know. Maybe you said something. I don't know.
I said in my house I need a room.
We need another in the house. We need a room. Oh yes, another room.
Yes, I agree. We need to take a poll and see if everyone thinks that we should allow Ken to take up the entire basement and get rid of Sean's big screen TV for a craft downstairs. Not a craft room, a craft downstairs.
Full craft.
I need like a corner for painting, a corner for paper crafting, a corner for, okay. You took my paper towels.
Oh, sorry. Well, I didn't know you got rid of them all. I was trying to...
Well, I wanted the whole roll because I kind of like to just push it onto the whole roll, but I see I've been vetoed.
Well, I figured this would be a little easier, not
Sean.
waste as much.
I'm not Okay. Oh my gosh, McCoy.
I know.
OMG. All right, so we're just going to put a little yellow down here. Uh-oh, there's some red in that too, so
That's all right.
That's really mustardy. That's okay, though. We're going to blend, Sean. We're going to blend.
You can blend. Oh, Heather says that she started singing that same song.
What song?
The song from Fiddler on the Roof.
I don't know what that is.
I think that's where it's from.
I've never seen Fiddler on the Roof.
Neither have I. Sunrise.
Then how do you know that's from Fiddler on the Roof?
I think it is.
What do you mean you think it is? You're singing it.
I know of the song, but I'm just guessing. We'll find out in a second. What space do I get? I get the garage and outside.
Really, he doesn't even get that much in the garage
I don't even
either.
get that.
But he wants a shed.
The cars take up too much space.
He wants a shed out in the back, and he has all these great plans. He just,
Oh yeah, 209 people watching and only 26 thumbs up. Everybody thumbs up.
It's because it's a nightmare. People are like, well, we would give it a thumbs up if it was actually good looking.
Yes, we do need a shed. We don't have enough room to do a shop.
Okay, we have to blend, Sean.
Okay, blending time.
Okay, so I need to bring a little bit of this orange, and we're just going to do a little happy orange line here, okay? I'm going to show you how Ken Hess blends this here. So, happy little orange line, okay, Sean? Sean?
What are you doing?
Happy orange line. Are you paying attention at all?
I'm trying to watch the...
And then I'm doing this. Do you see? Do you see that blending technique?
Yes, it is from Fiddler on the Roof. Yay, I knew it. What?
You were not paying attention at all.
I'm trying to watch
I'm
these
trying to
questions
show
like
you
told
how
me
I
to.
blend, and you're talking about Fiddler on the Roof.
I'm seeing you over here, although I know it's 45 seconds behind, but...
Sean,
I am seeing
we
you
have
right.
communication issues. We need to work on this.
We're good.
We need to work on that. Okay, see, now what I'm going to do, Sean...
And it's very pretty so far. You'll be surprised and happy when you pull off the stems.
Sean.
Good job.
Sean.
Norma.
Sean.
What?
I'm trying to show you how I'm blending, and you keep ignoring
Let me
me.
see what you did.
No, I don't want to show you now. You've hurt my feelings. Why are you laughing at me? That's not nice.
Because you're wonderful.
Oh my gosh, I can't stand you right now. I love you, but I can't stand you. Okay, so now we need to bring a little more of that orange kind of down. Zhoosh. Oh my.
So Jennifer says, yes, Sean, he needs the entire basement.
Zhoosh, 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 zhoosh.
Sweet.
I think I should have done the zhoosh sounds.
Zhooshing?
Now I'm going to go up this way, Sean. Uh-oh.
Brenda says she would love to have the basement, but that's Bob's man cave.
This basement, this whole house is Ken's.
Mm-hmm. I don't have a very big backyard. This is we live in this what's considered the city limits, and the
where they charge a lot of money for water.
Yes, water's so expensive here.
So expensive.
And
okay. I feel like
it just is.
I think I need a little more yellow. Like just on here, and then I'll blend it back up. I think I'm getting really good at this blending right now. So now I'm going to teach you guys how I did all this because I feel like I've mastered it. Okay, so we put a little happy little thing of yellow here. You hear? See, Sean? Are you even paying attention to my masterclass?
I'm trying to watch
on blending. So now we're going to kind of even it out. See, Sean?
Okay, very cool.
And then is that done?
No.
Okay, good job, Sean. That was a test.
Oh,
You
it's
passed.
a test for me to see if I...
So now I'm blending that yellow up. See, because we want a little bit of a stronger yellow presence in our final painting.
There you go.
Okay, so see how we got a little more yellow? Yes, Ken. It's beautiful.
Ken. Sorry. I'm reading
Do you guys understand my life with him now? This is my life.
Oh, no, Deb, don't say that.
What? Don't say what?
She says, I think Sean is the dad. I am not a dad.
The dad?
Mm-hmm.
He's more like a grandpa.
No.
I'm going to put just a little bit more happy orange here. Okay, Shawnee? Okay. And then we're going to bring it down just real quick, like whoosh, 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 whoosh.
That looks good. Yeah.
Oh, no. I got too much yellow.
That's all right.
No, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. So we have to blend it up.
We used to have a TV in the craft room. It was way over here.
I used to watch Hot in Cleveland on it. And then
Hot
Sean
in
took it away.
Cleveland.
I think I'm done. What do you think, peeps? Let's look it up close.
Let's turn it right side.
So this is the sunset. So we start on the purple. Maybe I should add just a little bit of black up here. No?
No. I think it's fine. Yeah.
Okay, there's this, though. This red here is there's too much of a harsh line. So I'm going to just do this a little bit just to break up this harsh line of red.
Where's your big round brush over there?
I'm going to bite your finger.
Try using that one.
Oh, God. What do you mean try using that one?
To help blend it.
Okay. This one?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Sean, look at you. Oh, snap, crackle, pop. Shawnee is so smart. Sean, how'd you know to use this? How'd you know?
I don't know.
You're so smart.
It's also used for daubing, but...
Daubing like that?
That's dab.
Oh, that's dab. Uh-oh.
Yeah, things like that. That's what that's for. If you were doing it that version.
Okay.
Okay, yes. No,
I think I need a little more
done.
purp.
Everybody says done.
No, look it. There's too much red here.
Well, there isn't.
Sean, I'm going to fix it real quick. There.
Oh, you're talking in that spot.
Yeah, but I think everyone's right. I think we're done. Are you sure? Okay, are we sure? There should be no more blending? What does everyone think, Sean?
Okay, so no, yes, no. Leave it. Red needs to be blending, which you just did. You got to remember this is about 45 seconds behind, so we do not go into the cave. It's a pretty place. Blend red in the middle, which you've done. No black. The red needs help, which you've done. Looks great. Yes, red needs it. Isn't it? Isn't that a stencil brush? It is a stencil brush. Much better.
Oh my gosh, everyone's killing me on the red comments.
Stippling. Yeah, stippling brush.
Okay, so let's look. So, looks good, Sean?
Why is Kelly C blocked? I don't know.
Who's Kelly C?
I don't know who Kelly C is, but it just says, finally, a 4-chair turn. What's a 4-chair turn? Brenda, I don't know.
Oh,
Stop.
she's talking about the voice.
Oh.
Okay, so I think we're done. So we have to let it cool. Or wait, not cool.
Yes, I did, Carmen.
Okay.
Stop. Yes, done. Done. No
well,
more. Done.
I think we need
Stop.
a little...
Yes, I did. And I normally never did that.
What?
Dab.
Are you sure that's done? I feel like there needs to be...
No, you're fine. It is good. Stop it.
Like, do you think we should bring up some more orange there?
No.
Okay.
It's plenty big.
Okay. It's not big. It's a color, Sean. Okay. So we need to put all of our cap bees on. Okay. And then...
And should I get your...
grab that.
Blower here.
Well, I don't know if we want that one. Don't we want the heat tool one? Don't you think that's going to be a little too much? No?
No.
All right. All right. Okay, so now I am going to
that dog.
put all of these lids on because cleaning is caring. And then we're going to remove it and we're going to all be so impressed. And hopefully it didn't get under any of this stuff because if it did, the whole thing's ruined and it's going in a fireplace. So, okay. You're sure that this isn't going to be too much? All right. Here, what is happening over here, Sean?
Mm-hmm. So now they're saying this should have been the other way around. Yellow on top and blue on the bottom. No.
Not according to them. No, because when you have a sunset, doesn't yellow come... dark at the top and then it gets dark towards the bottom.
Exactly.
That's what I thought.
All right.
All right, so Sean thinks I should use... Uh-oh.
Yes, Ken is. Deb, it's a little too late for that.
What?
To do it the other way around.
Okay. It's not perfectly dry, but now it's the edges. Should have I done paint down the edges?
No.
Well, I got paint down this edge.
That's all right.
Well, you just told me no.
See? Comes right off.
Well, that's because I'm using a baby wipe. We could blend some more with our baby wipe. What do you think? Cleaning my edges. Mm-hmm. Okay. Are we ready to reveal? This could be a long process, everyone. Okay.
Before you place it in a fireplace,
What?
send it to me.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry, it's not going in a fireplace. We don't have a fireplace except for an outdoors version.
Oh my gosh, you're cracking me up. It's not going in a fireplace because we don't have one. But if we did... So the only place that it could have seeped in is going to be where it meets the, you know, where the boards come together. Mm-hmm. So it might not be perfect, but I think the generalized point will be there. What do you think?
I think so. When you turned that on, my dog started barking.
All right, so this could be a while. So Sean is going to sing for us now.
I'm not going to sing anything because I can't sing.
How do you know that?
I have a horrible voice.
Says who?
I've heard my voice and it's horrible.
Other people think you have a good voice.
When did I sing?
Well, doesn't your mom think you have a good voice?
She thinks so. I don't know why.
Okay, I need a baby wipe. Clean my fingers.
Baby wipe, baby wipe.
Sing a song and we can all judge.
No.
How do you know you have a bad singing voice until we hear it?
I don't know any songs anyway, so.
You don't?
Nope.
You do too. You sing songs all the time.
No, that would be you.
That is true. That is me.
And he screams them at the top of his lung when he sings.
I want to make sure you hear me.
I always hear you. You could do it in a soft voice and I'd still hear you.
But you never say anything like, wow, that's a beautiful voice you have. So then I sing louder to make sure you're hearing it.
Headboard. This is not a headboard. Too small.
It could be a headboard for our doggies.
So for those who are not from Spokane, the clock tower used to be a clock that was in the middle of a train yard, which was just on the outskirts of the downtown part of downtown Spokane. And then back in when we got picked to do World's Fair, they decided to...
Let's make sure everyone knows I was not alive yet.
I know, you were not alive.
But you were like 30.
I was 8 by the time it opened in 1974. Anyway, the theme was...
Returning to the elements type of...
Return to the elements / the other part was a lot of recycling and stuff like that. These are some of the things that's there, like the U.S. Pavilion, which is that thing off to the right of the tower, is still there. The clock is still there, of course. The bridge is the Monroe Street Bridge.
If you Google it, you can Google...
If you just Google Spokane World downtown Fair. World's Fair, or even just
But did you tell her what was before? It was an ugly train yard.
Yeah, I just said that. It was a very ugly train yard.
But have you seen the photos? Like, it was ugly.
Yeah, it was... I don't even remember ever seeing it that way, even when I was driving through there, because you literally drove right next to it as you came into the downtown area.
And it was not pretty. So I'm glad that they changed it, because they only changed it because of the World's Fair, right?
Yeah, they cleaned it all up for the World's Fair. There's a thing that's downtown it's a goat. It's a steel or metal goat somebody made. And
I don't know if that's still there.
No, it's still there. And it has a big giant vacuum. You just go right up to it.
No, I don't think that's still there. Because of the carousel. It's all being remodeled, remember?
Yeah, they're totally remodeling it now.
So I don't know if that's still there.
We have an ice ribbon
Yeah, I don't get that.
That's the only thing they've opened so far, the new remodel.
Because they're getting rid of our big, like...
I went to the 74 World's Fair. Oh, you did, Nancy. So did I.
I didn't.
I was 8 when I went.
I didn't go.
There's a picture somewhere out there with me.
Well, there is?
Yeah. My dad's probably got it.
Well, I hope. I hope it's not some stranger that has your photo.
No.
Come on, little fishy fish.
Hi, Tracy. This does look pretty amazing, doesn't it?
I don't know. I'm concentrating on not getting... Because some of these, the paint went on so thick, it's kind of...
Stuck on there?
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
So I'm cleaning, just something I've learned with when you paint and ink is clean, 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 so you don't cross-contaminate. So what happened to my baby wipe?
I don't know.
So I have a few more areas I need to pull up.
Christy said she went to the World's Fair there. Yeah.
The World's Fair is still
Can we see Mount Rainier from Spokane? No, Cat. We are 4.5 hours away from Seattle.
I wish we could.
It'd be nice. We're way too far away. Like I said, we're right next to Idaho, so... Christy was 16, so she is 8 years older than me. It was funny, in the clock tower, what they did is as they were doing it, they stuck the numbers of how many days were left until the World's Fair opened.
That's so funny, because I just saw that.
And then what's interesting, when you look at it, I remember it being like 400 and some odd days, so you're looking, like a year and a half left, and you could see it every time we drive in the downtown or drive by it. We'd always look to see how many days were left until it was ready to
It was
open.
a big deal. We were at the time. We were the smallest city. We were at the time the smallest city to host a World's Fair.
Yeah.
And then shortly after us, it went to, forget where. It was someplace in the South that got it next, and they were technically smaller. They had a bigger metropolis area than us, but they were still smaller.
Jackie, you were born here? Wow.
Me too.
Me too. Kenny too. Yeah, we're original Spokanites.
Is that a word?
Yes.
Oh.
The world's, if you ever look at a picture of the World's Fair, this one here, which is the U.S. Pavilion, actually had a tarp over it, so it was solid white. Till there was then they had this big windstorm that tore it apart. They spent the money to put it back on, and then another storm ripped it right off again, and they decided just to leave it as is.
Which is kind of a bummer, because it was pretty cool looking with that tarp on it. Was it a tarp? It wasn't a tarp. I thought it was like something...
It was canvas material.
Yeah.
Stretched across the girders and all the stuff. Now they have LED lights that turn different colors and stuff.
I don't think they do now, because that's getting remodeled too, I thought.
Well, they're taking away the ice rink that's down there. So the rides
That's why we got the ribbon.
Yeah, that's why we have the ice ribbon. So maybe a dumb question. What does this have to do with the Dremel? Did you use a Dremel on it anywhere? No, Jill. This is made by the company that does the Dremel, or is it?
Yeah, and I asked them, no, it is made by the Dremel company. And I asked that same question. I said, why would you have this kit and not do a tool? And they said they wanted to provide a crafting option for people that either A, had the Dremel, or B, couldn't afford the Dremel, and this was the only thing they could afford as an introduction kit. Because the thing that they're trying to hit home is not only, would you get a Dremel, but how easy things are, to use. And this has, like I said, it's the presentation, the step-by-step instructions, the social media part. And it's even though it is about Dremel, their whole point of this whole line is DIY decor.
Yes, we do have waterfalls down in the Spokane area. If you were to Google Spokane Falls or do a drone flyby with that, they have a couple of people have some beautiful video of our falls. When the best time is when the winter runoff, usually, which is between May and between late April into just before late June. The water is just crazy water flowing through there, and it's so beautiful. It's the best time to go through there.
I don't know if it's going to be open right now, though, because of...
I don't know.
It's a huge construction they're doing in our downtown.
There's hardly any way to get into the downtown area right now because of it. And originally they found this loof, L-O-O-F, carousel, and they put it together, and it was not around during the World's Fair until they found it later on. And now they're building a concrete style of a structure around it, so it'll be inside. I mean, it's always been inside, but this is a lot bigger and more modern looking. But the carousel itself is, God, well over 100 years old. Beautiful. They did all hand painted. The horses are all hand painted, and they redo them every so often. All done?
I think so.
Wow.
All right, guys. So for our first painting, sunset, not horrible.
Interesting to have the sun in the darkness, but that's cool.
That's really cool.
Love it.
So the Dremel kit, I have to say, what I like about this kit...
You're right, Betsy, it would.
What?
Using unicorn spit on this?
It would be amazing.
One of these days.
So what I like about this kit, I have to admit, is everything comes with it that you need. So there was no need. Here, I can show you on the back here. You get everything in here. You got the wood. I could add the word home to this. Like I could eventually maybe down here on the bottom write home, or even Spokane if I wanted to. You have sandpaper to sand the wood down. We had the transfer paper, test wood, the hanging materials, the silhouettes, a black fine point, a pencil, all of our paint brushes, all of the paints, and a palette. And it's all enclosed in this case. So you put your instructions up here. You have down here to do all of your work. So I really like that, and I really appreciate the fact that they did that. I also appreciate the fact that they have given us tons of different cities to use across the nation. And I mean, that took under an hour. The paint dried quick. And so I have to say, what do you guys think?
It's gorgeous.
Here, I'll get up close so you can see the blending. So we go from that blue blended down into the purples and reds. And really you can, I will tell you, if you go to the link I gave you down below, they give you a ton of different ideas. So this is the one that they promote on the box. That's kind of where I took their sunset. You can see that. But they have this.
It almost looks like they did a wet version or something of that to get that.
It does. But if you actually go to the website or the link down below, it will give you all of the different ways you could do the sunset or different versions. And then they give you a tag on Instagram and stuff so you can share it. But I actually have to say I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. What do you think, Sean?
I think it looks great. We're going to go a three-way here real quick. There we go.
Whoa, that's a lot of stuff happening on that screen. You can get rid of this here. So we will be back Wednesday. We are going to be sharing this project. I don't know if you want to get back over this again.
I can get on that real quick. Hold on.
So I was going to originally start with this project. And because to someone's point, what does this have to do with Dremel? I thought the same thing. I was like, well, I'm going to start with this because the painting really doesn't have a lot to do with Dremel. However, I loved the presentation. I loved the setup. I loved how I could do everything here. Everything came included, and it was a nice introduction price at $29.99. So for people, I think this one, I could be wrong, but I believe this is between $59.99 and $69.99. This one's not available on Amazon yet. It's only available, I believe, on Dremel. I haven't even opened this and looked at it, but it does come with the Dremel 200 rotary tool. So essentially, we're gonna be able to do, right into the wood and stuff. So it's a $75 value, and I want to say, if I remember right, they said I think it's going to be $59.99, which is basically the cost of this Dremel tool, which is the Dremel 200. There you go. So we're going to be doing this on Wednesday, so I'm really excited. But the reason why I did the other one is just to show you, if you can't afford that one or already have that, there is this kit or something with the kids, and it was a lot of fun. I have to say, I had a lot of fun doing it.
And there's a couple more kits that they have that don't have a Dremel in it, so it's not just this one. There's other ones. Somebody said there was a beer tap. I think there was a beer tap one.
I can't wait for that one to come out. And maybe they're already out. I'm not sure. But I cannot wait to get those other ones. So definitely check them out. I gave you their store below. So there's an actual Dremel store that you can find everything that's coming out and as they release it. I plan on purchasing them all and working with Dremel because I think this is perfect. I think for the longest time, obviously being a guy and crafter, I can go to a store and buy craft tools and stuff like that. But I think for the longest time, especially the crafting industry has been looked at as not giving power tools like a Dremel and stuff like that. They give it to us, but it's by a craft company. Nothing against that, but sometimes it doesn't perform as it should. So Dremel is going from having all of these tools that have traditionally been at Home Depot and Lowe's and in our, the guys of the house garage, and some women have, went and got these and brought them in. Some, obviously, women are using them in their nail studios and stuff. So I think it was really smart of Dremel to not just think of craft. They're thinking the entire DIY. I know so many people that post wood pallet projects on Pinterest, and you think, gosh, how did they do that? Oh, they went and got a Dremel and they got this. So what they're doing is they're basically taking these ideas that you see on Pinterest, that you see in these maker conventions, and they're packaging them like so in a beautiful kit and literally saying everything. When we do this on Wednesday, it comes with everything to do this project. And for me, that's brilliant. And essentially, you're paying, $59.99 is basically the cost of the Dremel. So everything else comes with the kit. But what it does is it gives you step-by-step instructions on breaking down that barrier of you might be afraid to use the Dremel, or I'm not sure how this Dremel works, or I'm not sure how to do the beer kit or to etch on glass. And so basically they're breaking that down by giving you amazing instructions and a work area. So essentially everything can be done in that 12 by 12 space. So even in smaller craft rooms, this is something that can be done. So to Kisha's question, can her kids do it? Yes. I'm now looking at the rotary tool, and it's basically just a ball joint. So yeah.
Yeah, just got a little tiny grinding tool on the very, very tip end. Obviously, adult supervision on some of this stuff. He's 10, probably will do very well with
that.
This
looks so good with the wood.
I know.
Doesn't that? That's just so bright. I just loved how that turned out.
That turned out really, really good. Everybody was saying that it looks good. I got it at Ace Hardware for $49. Yeah.
Yep.
Love this kit.
Yeah, Ace Hardware is where they originally debuted everything, and my Ace Hardware. So if you look at the links down below, one of them will take you to the intro page, and you can actually say buy, and it'll take you to a page that says, do you want to buy online, or do you want to buy online or in store? And if you say in store, you put in your zip code. So around me, there was Ace, Walmart. Walmart was out of stock. Home Depot was out of stock. Lowe's was out of stock. But there was like 4 Aces. And then there was a ton of mom and pop stores that had it in stock that I didn't even know about. I didn't know about these little mom and pop stores. So there's one literally a couple blocks away from us that had this kit that I could have bought. So definitely if you want to support local businesses, check that. But you can buy it online and get it shipped to you. Right now, the only one Amazon has is this one. So this kit here. They do have the Hatch Project kit listed. It just is in a pre-order status. So I know a lot of people like Amazon because they can get it in 2 days.
2 days or so. Yeah, very cool.
So do you guys have any questions before we end
I'll go look real quick to see if there's any. I bought the Drexel for my dog's nails. Yeah, I'm going to have to probably do the same thing. None. No questions so far. Which would you like to see?
I want to see this one again so I can show people.
We'll just go like that.
All right, if there is no questions, we will be back Wednesday. Oh, I just love this. That's so funny because I did not... this was one of those projects that I started and I'm like, this is not going to be good, peeps. This is not going to be good. And it turned out okay.
That's your turn.
So anyways, we are frozen. At least I'm frozen.
Was it frozen?
Yeah. So
because your phone went off. It freezes that,
gotcha.
So we can't go up there anymore.
All right. Well, unless there is any questions, we are going to end tonight's live. Make sure to go support Dremel. I'm so excited about this partnership I have with Dremel, and I cannot wait to do more stuff with them because this is a craft thing that that I've not went down the road. Meaning, I didn't up to this point. I haven't done a lot with like woods and drilling into woods and doing this whole maker, which this is big right now. This whole maker, and I've always just done paper crafting. So I want to go outside of my bubble, and Dremel was the answer to that.
Put some white for some stars.
I was thinking the same thing.
Nice idea, little tiny dots.
That's what I was thinking, little tiny dots on stuff and for little stars. Good minds think alike.
See?
All right, guys, we will be back Wednesday unless there is a Cricut mystery box or something else. Chocateur-wise, we might be going on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but from now on, it's Mondays and Wednesdays. And we will, if we don't see you tomorrow, we will see you Wednesday when we do our next Dremel project. Thanks, everyone.